Welcome back to episode 3 of The Count of Strassburg. We've had crazy things happen. The Carlings are kind of getting pushed around a bit in this game. The Jarl from near Brittany has just up and invaded Carenzia, or he's invaded East Francia, split it in half. Oh! Looks like Bavaria has formed. Interesting. Okay, so Carling is still doing good. Did it split? Did we have a split? We did! Jarl Ragnar Histensson. This realm has split, so that's kind of fantastic. That'll make it a lot easier to eventually take when we have to. Carenzia is now just all over the place. West Franconian, East Franconian, West Francia, Lotharingia. Okay, cool. And then the other interesting thing that happened was West Francia took part of Lotharingia, and then Lotharingia took part of itself back. We are currently fabricating a claim on Count Lutfrig of Lundgau and Colmar. We'll be pushing in to take his land here just as soon as we can. I think that's the long and short of it. So, when this gets to about half full, I think we're going to start... Okay, cool. Pedagogy keeps firing on my children that aren't my heir, which is a little frustrating, but that's okay. When the Fabricate claim gets to about halfway, we're going to switch off of trained commanders and on to organized levies so that we can get a little bit bigger of a... squeeze a little bit more levies out of our people. I'm not really sure how entirely it works, but we can keep an eye on it. Get closer. Want a little bit of time for it to... Okay, we got another secret. Ethelward, he's just an unlanded member of the Ross dynasty. Got a lover secret. That doesn't really help us. He's just a guest of King Carloman. We want a secret on King Carloman himself. I'm gonna breeze right through that. No big... Nothing to see here. Moving on. Check on our children. Easier to see their ages in the outline. So Ada is almost a couple more years and she's ready to be married. Although I reckon that marriage isn't going to last very long because... Oh. Whoa. What's happening? What the fuck? Okay, Manfred. Not long for this world. This wine is old and bad. Strassburg is under siege. Will not stand for that, so what we're going to do is we're going to create a new rally point. Up yonder. All here. And what is ours? Sanctioned loopholes, sure. We're going for the scholar kicker perk. Turn down to 1. Oh gosh, we might not win this. We are countering his skirmishers, which should be able to clinch it. They're dealing 10% damage, and we're dealing full damage, so... Yeah, he's gonna get crushed. Get out of here. So this is Lutfrid. This is the guy that we're gonna be going to war with soon, so this is actually a really, really helpful battle for us to... for us to fight right now, because that means... Come siege down his territory. Let's try it. Go back up to 3. That means that he's going to be weaker when we do declare war on him, which is going to be... He has no troops now. Okay, we can't siege down his stuff. That's fine. We're going to disband our army. Save a little bit of money before the war comes. And we're going to... Okay, so let's check. We have 180 levies. Now when we switch to organize levies instead of train commanders. Hope Alexander is not... What's our... We still have a 20% chance. So worth it. Prince Bishop. Fellow vassal. Looks like he's the bishop of King Carloman. What this can get us. Weak hook on him. I don't know if we're going to be able to exploit that. We don't particularly care what this guy thinks of us. So we're going to go ahead and blackmail this guy and see what we can get from it. Still a bit new to exploiting the whole intrigue system. Alright, so we have... So I think really all we can do... Yeah. Not much. We can like arrange a marriage or something, but I don't think he's going to have anybody that we want to marry. Alright, let's check on our levies. Yeah, so now we have 214, which, if I recall correctly, it was 170. Check and make sure that's... Or 180, rather, times 1.22. $180 times 1.22. 20. Yet we're only getting 214. Whatever, it's close. It's good enough. We're getting more men for this time period, so and knowing that it kicked in pretty instantly since we have such a small amount of people. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and switch. We can switch back to train commanders, and then we'll switch to organized levy when time comes. Trusting me, Ada has been asking me for a wooden knight for a long time, and I told her I would get one for her in 3 months if she displayed more focus in her studies. Ever since I made the promise, she has been redoubling the efforts of her studies. So she could... Trusting, she is a steward. We're gonna let her maintain trusting. Doesn't bother us. Okay. Oh, it looks like he's coming back for some more, so we'll go ahead and re-raise. Ada got pedagogy, and she became our friend. Fine. Fine. Following the death sentence of a lowly thief. This is my heir, so we gotta pay close attention. Asked my son and heir, Nikolaus, what he thought. He claimed he had learned a lesson about not reaching for more than one can handle. That sounds familiar. His sister learned that same lesson. Okay, and we want him to be a diplomat. So, fine. I'm fine with temperate. Just. Also pretty good. Cynical, not what we're looking for, though. We're going to go ahead and let him keep temperate, which is virtuous to Catholics, which will mean he's got a decent little leg up on the competition in terms of generating piety, and hence gold from that piety with his relationship with the Pope. We'll leave him with temperate. It's totally fine. Wonder how this... Okay. So it looks like we don't really... We're not getting any secrets that we need from Count of Parliament's court. Which is a shame, but that's okay. We're gonna let her disrupt schemes for a little while. Or since we're on the bandwagon for finding secrets, let's go ahead and just do that now. Check our own court, make sure there's no shady shit going on. Of course there will be. Okay, we're gonna immediately switch Marshal to organized levies. We're gonna get an unpressed claim of County of Colmar. Wait for our... We're gonna go ahead and let our levies fully go up this time, just as a matter of course. Okay, as soon as this war ends, we're gonna declare war. Okay, boom. Paused. Hail no less. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and declare war. We'll raise levies. Switch to this guy. I don't think we're gonna meet any resistance. We'll adjust if we have to. We really just want to take Colmar and then defend it. It looks like he did raise an army, so we'll deal with that when the time comes. We might have to switch commanders if he looks to make a move on us. In fact, we're going to slow it down to 1, not only so that I can manage this siege in case he makes a move, but also so that I can respond to my good old friend Hectic Hermes. You're watching AOC, which I assume is Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez, play Among Us with Corpse, Jacksepticeye, and Pokimane. I did read a news article that she was gonna be playing Among Us at some point, which, you know, fucking weird. Definitely fucking weird. But good for her. I feel like I'm in the wrong place streaming right now. I should be watching that. Okay, yeah, I felt like it was a couple weeks ago. That's cool. So at least she liked it enough to try it again. She's winning points with the gamer crowd, that's for sure. Man. 4 hours! Oh my god. She put some of us to shame. Okay. Cannibalism while performing her duties. Back to the task at hand. Hermes, my bad. While performing her duties as my spymaster, Anna has uncovered a secret held by my courtier Helga, who... Oh, wrong person. Helga. Oh, she was so cool. And she still is, she just eats human flesh. Of all manner of vile things, she satisfies her hunger with human flesh. Could there be anything more sickening and deranged? Alright, so she's got a secret. She's got one of our best knights and leaders as a husband, so we're not gonna mess with her too much. We can call on... I don't even think we're gonna need to call on Chief Aid. We're just gonna go ahead and slowly but surely take... I'll go ahead and turn the... Okay, that's pretty cool. AOC is telling stories about working in Congress. Does she play well? That's what I want to know, because I don't know. I guess, like, if she's good at the game, it's like you gotta respect it, right? But also, I assume she's probably really good at the game if she's a politician. They're good at lying and yada yada. I mean, we could beat the dead horse. But, I'd be really curious. Man. Strassburg is under siege. I gotta stay focused, too. But she plays League of Legends? My god. That's pretty cool too. Alright. I mean, League of Legends is League of Legends. But... Okay, 5 months left. We have only 20 days here, so we're gonna finish up this siege. I gotta stay focused. I gotta... can't get too lost in the weeds here. Alright, pausing. We got Colmar, so now we have the war target, I think. We're gonna switch to my marshal. Actually, you know what? We're gonna lead. We're gonna lead from the front. What could go wrong? We're gonna come back and defend Strassburg. We're gonna catch them, aren't we? Yes, we are. Okay. And we get the home. We get the home court advantage because we're defending our capital. Okay. Heresy. Insularists in Strathclyde. Petty King Usid, aka a Duke of Strathclyde, which I think is in Scotland, yeah. They've converted to insular Christianity. Alright. We're not going to adopt it. But we know that a heresy... Go ahead and... Oh, I need to pause. Let's check. How are fates? We've got Asatru. The Viking religion has kind of pierced into the heart of Germany. Well as it looks like the United Kingdom, of course. England and Scotland. And then now we've got insular Christianity. So Frozen Ranger would be happy to know that there's some heresy going on. We've got our battle here that we should keep an eye on. Once again, we're absolutely mitigating all of his light footmen combat, so it should be wrapped up quite nicely. In fact, we're going to go up to speed 2. Okay. The Christians now have access to crusades. That's good. Okay. Captured someone. We'll have to deal with them in a minute. While performing our duties as my spymaster, secret by my wife, Countess Adelaide. Adelind. That explains where Syrah came from. Okay. So this war is basically won. We do have the ticking war score. We have won at least one battle. Let's go ahead and go put the nail in the coffin by taking his last county. Although we do need to keep an eye on this because he does have onagers, and he could come back and push my capital at any moment. So we gotta kind of keep an eye on that. Let's check our prison. Guy, he's a decent fighter and a decent commander, so we don't want to ransom him, because if they use him as a commander, then that's gonna make them a lot more able to take Strassburg quickly. So we're not gonna ransom him yet. We don't need the money on demand. We can just wait a little while. There's no hurry. Do we have any knight casualties? We did not. Everybody's fine. Why do we have a level 2 knight? What is this? You're forbidden. Alright. Hopefully we can get this siege well underway before his men return. Also, happy Thanksgiving, Jaime. I'm sorry I didn't say that when you first came in. I hope you've had time off and that you're with your family this week, and that you guys are all healthy and staying sane, because this year just not getting any easier. I hope you're doing well, if you're even still here. And thanks for stopping by also. It looks like he wants to go push back. Wants to... okay, he doesn't even have enough med. Okay, cool. So... the AI knows it's defeated, so it's just doing the best it can, so to speak. Okay, Matthias is going to be ready for an education soon. Ready to start his education. And our son is almost of age, so we can actually start thinking about marrying him off. Yeah. Masquerose is also a deviant. Okay. Well, we're finding all sorts of... we don't have any beneficiaries. We have nobody that we can designate. This is the earliest I've seen a crusade happen. It's only been... it's been like 15 years since the game started. Yeah, that's crazy. This is cool. I never knew you could just hover this and it'll say when it started and how many years it's been. Pretty neat. 15 years for the first crusade. I don't think I've ever seen that. What a this game is very accelerated, it feels like. Every participant can select a beneficiary from their dynasty. Upon victory, the beneficiary will receive lands in the targeted realm proportional to the war contribution. Okay, so ideally, we want one of our sons. Not our main son. But like, maybe Luitpold is a gangster. We could have him come of age during the crusade. That would be excellent. Alright. Power slotted. Okay, what is it? He is just going all sorts of weird. Okay, toil and hard work. Ada pressed with one of the household knights. Ooh, she could gain diligent default or generous. Care too much about. We don't care. We're gonna let her keep diligent. So she's pretty cool. She's temperate, trusting, and diligent. Dare I say. Gotta really avoid what you say while playing CK3, but I think that the petty king in Ireland, or betrothed, will be a happy man. Although he has several wives, so. Boo, patriarchy! Boo! This war is gonna be over, I think, after this siege, probably, and then we can ransom Mayor Emilric. Okay, we'll go back to disrupt schemes for now. I feel rather contented with the fact that we've exhausted our scheming now. Still can't appoint. When does it start? 883. So a year from now. Okay. Whoa, that was a new sound. We got a lot of pop-ups all of a sudden. We got the sun during the siege. We can't. Wow. We got a lot of people during the siege. So siege 1, great. We got some money. Pedagogy. Nikolaus finally got some. He got some intrigue fired from pedagogy, which is nice. Will help him protect against schemes a little bit. He's gonna get a good education, allegedly. And we have taken several prisoners, which we already knew. We can enforce the man. We get Colmar. I'm weaker. Go ahead and ransom. Oh, it's a good thing we didn't ransom him earlier. Why is he why is he worth so much more? Anyway, I'm not gonna look a gift horse in the mouth. 10 gold for this young child? Sure. Ransom her next. We can disband our army. We're gonna go ahead and we're gonna switch back to train commanders. Okay, more realm splitting. All right. Got a few things. Okay, so we can grab Scholar, which I think we definitely want to do that. Hostile and personal scheme. That's going to help us. Development growth. Oh, I forgot about that. I didn't even read that earlier. That's very good. Development growth is the best part of that, I think. But also the personal scheme and the hostile scheme success chance. Both of those are fantastic. We'll be able to hopefully utilize those to great effect. This should go up. I don't know why it's not. That's okay. We'll not worry about that yet. Powerful vassal. We don't have any vassals. Oh, yeah, of course we do. She's owns the city of Primhild. Not happy. But republics give... The republics give their money no matter what, I think. I thought they did at least. Okay. On this. A holy war for the Jarldom of Hesse. Here. Duke Bruno of Westfalen. Part of Lotharingia? No, Carinthia. Hacking. Earl Eilif Hestinson. Let's see what our own secession looks like. We're going to lose County of Colmar to our second-born son. That makes sense. We are in Confederate partition, and we don't have a duchy yet. So, Count Lutfried, you have one title left. Vastly inferior force. But we have a truce with you for 5 years. Fine. We have important things on the horizon anyway. In a little less than a year, we have the crusade for the Kingdom of Jerusalem, which is going to be somewhat interesting. I'm of two minds about how to approach this crusade. We could kind of half-ass it. We could no-ass it. And just withdraw. I say we fight it out for now. I'm inclined to... Christian countries aren't very strong yet, so I feel like it's kind of doomed to fail no matter what. We don't have a beneficiary anyway, so we kind of are at risk about just throwing money down the toilet by going to war in the Middle East for a long time. Not like that's ever happened before, am I right? So I don't have a lot of hope that the crusade is going to go very well, but we'll see as we get closer to it. How that kind of pans out. Ideally, we want someone of age. Maybe Ada. Not really sure how that's going to work if she's already married. Matthias, there's a chance that he'll be of age by the time the crusade ends, assuming we even win. So there's a lot of assumptions going on here. We don't want to spend any of our money because we're on the brink of a crusade. We may need to hire mercenaries, which definitely would dip into our our funds. If we were to win. Okay, but in any case, I'm going to take a quick break here because we wrapped up the war. We took Colmar, and we are on the doorstep of a crusade. So this feels like a good place to punctuate and start a new episode. So, thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.